Welcome back to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we had to say goodbye to Kabuto. Kabuto was a great partner and an ally and a friend, and they will be missed. But we have to continue on. So, I'm kind of training up Gurney a bit. I think Gurney I think is my weakest Pokemon, probably. Jim has really good stab moves. Whoa, that scared me. Jim has really good stab moves. We have a Mewtwo, and we have Infernape, which is pretty strong. So Gurney is kind of what we're training up because it doesn't have the greatest stab moves, and also doesn't have much power in those moves. Oh my gosh. I was going to be so mad if I was talking about the potential of Gurney and it died again. Okay, I'm swapping out. Jeez. That is... Let's see. Is this Fire Flying? No, I don't want to swap into that because Flash Cannon could have been ground type. All of our Pokemon are weak to ground type, so I'm going to swap into Mewtwo, who just has the highest base stats. Gurney is definitely not faster. There's no way Gurney is faster, so we have to swap. Foresight. Okay, I could have lived. I had no way of knowing that it would have gone for Foresight. So let's just peck him to death. Alright, hopefully this isn't super effective, and I'm kind of surprised Celebi's faster than Mewtwo. Okay, so it would have been Psychic or if Gurney is just poison, it would have been Psychic, Steel, or Ground, but we know it's not Ground, we know it's not Steel, so it would have been Psychic then, which is kind of a shame, but... Alright. More HP is great, because the other stats are not that great. I mean, Special Attack is good, but... Anyway, this is a complete randomizer, so every type is different, if I didn't make that clear. We're going to go back and heal. I don't remember, and I'm going to bite myself if there was, I don't remember if there's a rest stop up there past the hiker, which I fought in the last episode, because if there was, that would have meant that we didn't need to go back, we could have gone forward and healed up, which would have been faster, obviously, so... that's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So let's see. We have a Pokemon we can get in the forest, but the issue with that is, if I remember correctly, we have Riley as our doubles partner for the woods, which means we'll probably have to kill Riley's Pokemon, which might be easy, might be hard, just is random, so... Alright. Let's see. Monferno again, that's 3 Monfernos and no other Pokemon. I'm just gonna use... Lick is strong, I remember. I'm trying to train up Gorny, because Gorny has the weakest, I think, kit so far of all the Pokemon that we have, and the other Pokemon can hold their own without really levels. We're going to need to use them, obviously, but Gorny, I think, might be worth training just to be a little bit more on par with the other Pokemon. But now that I think about it, why would we train it? Why wouldn't we just use the other Pokemon? I'm going to swap then. So I'm going to swap to Jim. We're going to level Jim a bit. Jim has a really strong Rapid Spin, which is great. Pink Scarf. I don't think that does anything, really. I'm gonna check, though. Okay, yeah, I thought it didn't do anything. We got the Focus Band in the last episode, which could be good. I'm not gonna use it until the Elite Four, probably. Just because I think it's a one-use. I don't know why they called it Focus Band in this gen. I think what they did... Is the Muscle Band also in this gen, and they look exactly the same? No, Muscle Band is yellow. Focus Band is red. Let's just hit it with a Rapid Spin. We should be able to one-shot it. Because Rapid Spin just so... Oh, wow. Really high defense, then. Rapid Spin is just so strong. It's like 140 power or something. Ow, that actually hurt a bit, to be honest. I wonder if this takes it out. Oh wow, it didn't. Okay. Gastro Acid. What's our ability? It's Compound Eyes. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna check real quick. Check moves. Rapid Spin is 90. Mega Case is 100. Body Slam's 100. So let's see here. There's a chance we don't affect it with either of these moves. We know it's not Ghost because we hit it with Rapid Spin, but we don't have any info other than it's not Ghost. So we have to take a risk based off of... because this could miss. I mean, I don't think it will, but it could miss, and I'd rather not take any more damage than I need. Because I don't want to go back and heal again. I'm just gonna go with Body Slam? Hopefully it's not normal. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, okay. So it could have been Psychic then. Which is interesting. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I knew the EVs gave a lot of EXP. I said that, like, I don't know how many episodes ago that is now, but I knew that they gave really good EXP. Gym's stats, now that I looked at them, I don't think they're very good. They're mediocre at best. I think yeah, I mean, like, that's not good at all. I mean, I guess the speed's good, and the defense is good, and even special defense is good. HP is okay. And then the Compound Eyes is the best thing about the stats there. I'm gonna go ahead and swap to I guess we'll use Seedot, make Seedot a little bit happier. I wonder if this house is a rest stop. If it is, I'm gonna be mad. Actually, no, I shouldn't be mad because we had 2 trainers in the way, and I want to get my Pokemon to level up a bit, so I shouldn't be too mad. I think I did the right play. Alright, Roserade could be a little threatening, depending on how much special attack it has, and depending on how little special defense we have. Gonna go for a Lick, as usual. Normal type. And let's see, Power Whip. Okay. As long as we're not hit by a ground move, I think we're good, because we're Fire Poison, so that'll be 4 times effective against us, which is something we don't want, obviously. That's what I was so happy about having the Kabuto be Steel type, because I was like, oh, it doesn't have 4 times weakness to anything, so it's gonna be fine, even if it has lackluster defense. And then that Skarmory came out of nowhere and hit us with a move that's not even super effective against us and one-shot us. Granted, it did get a critical hit, but that's still a little crazy. I guess Fire Blast does do a lot of damage, and it could have been like really high power. We'll only see when we get... oh, Drain Punch. Ooh, that's great. That's really good. I hope it's really high attack too. Water type. Oh, let's see. Oh. Oh, that's a move that could be worth it. But I'm going to get rid of it because it's not worth it for now. And we can give Seedot Mystic Water, which will increase the damage of Drain Punch, giving us a pretty good damaging move that also heals us. That's pretty great, actually. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to give it Mystic Water. And then we'll go ahead and swap to Gorny, I guess, since it doesn't have an item, really. What is Smooth... no, Smooth Rock is the Sandstorm thing, right? Yeah. And Red Scarf is useless. Star Piece we can sell. Black Belt. We don't have any fighting moves, so... at least on Pokemon that need an item. This is a rest stop, isn't it? Oh my... okay, it's fine. We're good. Thank you, lady. And then let's check with him. Yes. I'd prefer to be by myself so I could get the Pokemon there, but whatever. Is there an item then? Yeah, okay. I hope... Gorny have a psychic move. Does it? I think it has Lick, right? It does. Nice. We can give this plate to Gorny now. Hey, that's really good. We got an item for each Pokemon. I feel like that's probably pretty uncommon for a randomizer. I would assume it would be. Let's go up here. Is there an item? No. Okay, let's just cut. Alright, let's fight this nerd. Oh, we don't have to fight him. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And then we're gonna go on in the forest. I think we have to battle Riley almost immediately when we get into the forest. Check what we have out first. I think we have Gorny, yeah. I think Gorny is fine for checking. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and check with Mewtwo. I think risking Gorny because it's low speed is... Oh no, Riley's in Iron Island. This is Cheryl. Do we have to battle you? Oh no, we don't have to battle you. Alright, that's nice. So let's go ahead and get our first Pokemon here. And we're gonna spend a decent amount of time in here. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I think this will probably be it's like the rest of this episode and potentially even the next episode as well, because there's a lot of items in here. Oh, what does that do? Is that critical hit? Okay. We don't need that right now. Alright, let's see what our Pokemon is. 2 Pokemon we already have. This is sad. Because we can't get them now. Or can we? What's the rule on that? You know what? I'm gonna do it real quick. Hope this doesn't capture. Okay. If the player may choose which of the 2 Pokemon they would like to catch. Okay, so there's no rule that says, at least for this challenge, that you can't have duplicates. Okay, so there's no rule against duplicates. Sorry, I wanted to make sure for you guys that we're not breaking the rules. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna yeet Shelgon, and we're gonna. Was it super effective? Nice. We're gonna get one of these Pokemon. I'm gonna get the Seedot. Ooh, wait, that's super effective. Okay. Yeah, wait. Should I get the Seedot? Let's think about this for a second. So we already have a Loudred, and we know it's good. But Seedot, we know what it evolves into. But that needs a Sunstone to evolve. And then it evolves into an Infernape. So it's great, but it's kind of hard to get. You know? I think I'm just gonna get the Loudred, or the Seedot. Wait, why are we... Does that have priority? I think Faint has priority. I'm leaning away from my mic. I'm gonna lean a little bit closer. Yeah, that should be more than enough to one-shot it. So hopefully we can get the Seedot here. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have it as a backup. I'm not gonna train it right away. I'm just gonna keep it as a backup so that we can potentially have it in the future. And you know, I think it would be wise to not evolve it, just because Seedot has higher base stats than Sunkern, which it evolves into because of the randomizer. Until we get a Sunstone, then we like use a rare candy or whatever on it, and we get another Infernape, which will be huge, I think. So hopefully we don't have to chuck too many balls, because Well, I guess it's not a huge issue, really. I'm at the dilemma right now that we always have when we encounter new Pokemon. Is this Pokemon worth spending all of our balls on? I don't know if Seedot is, because I'm thinking about it now, and Loudred would have been more important, to be honest. Because at least Loudred is usable in its current state, and Seedot really isn't, especially since we're getting more to the later game now. I mean, obviously, we're not even at the second gym yet, but you know what I mean. Like, we're getting to the point where you need at least a second stage Pokemon. Okay, we got the Seedot, so don't even have to continue that thought experiment. What should we name it? What should we name it? We already have a Seedot, so, you know, let's, in honor of Smile, let's name it whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's. We could have a Beedrill, dude. That's sad. I'm gonna go ahead and actually fight this battle because that's some good EXP right there. Oh, I was gonna say that would be weird if the Loudred had Sandstream, because we already have a Loudred and it doesn't have Sandstream. Ooh. Bone Rush. Let's check out Body Slam. That's super effective, yeah. This Peck was super effective in Shelgon. So Shelgon is Ghost or Psychic type, which is interesting. I think Ghost would be pretty good for Salamence, to be honest. I mean, it would be okay. Like, getting, I guess it's not really that great, because all you have for Ghost-type physical moves are, like, Shadow Punch, Shadow Claw. I'm trying to think. Newer gens, I don't think there's any really good Ghost moves going around. But you don't really have too much unique stuff to go off of if you're Ghost-type. I guess what I mean is, like, a Ghost Flying Pseudo-Legendary, like, that's really good. Imagine if Drifblim had, like, 600 stats, stat base. That'd be insane! Because you have really good type coverage already with your typing. Or you have a really good defensive typing, sorry. And then you have the stats to back it up. Like, that Pokemon would be really, really good. Like, Goodra is good because it has really high special defense, and it's only one type. It can only be 2 times weak to something. But I don't think there's anything that's 4 times effective against a Ghost Flying type. I mean, there's Rock, which is 2 times. There's Ghost, which is 2 times. Ice is 2 times. Dark is 2 times. And I think that's it. So you have a Pokemon with only 2 times weaknesses that has 600 base total stats, and it is like probably going to be really fast. I mean, it's Salamence. I don't know. I'm kind of just creating my own pseudo-legendary, which is a little weird. It's similar to the idea behind Metagross being so good. It's like Metagross only has 2 times weaknesses, right? So, oh, we could have had a Grovyle, man. Grovyle's cool. We're not gonna fight this. I'm gonna skip this just because I want to get at least one battle in before the end here. But yeah, the thought experiment behind creating your own pseudo-legendary, I don't think is that interesting, so I'm not gonna go further into that. But well, maybe it could be interesting. What pseudo-legendary would you create? Like, what typing would you want? I don't think they have. They definitely don't have an ice pseudo-legendary, which would be cool. Imagine if, like, Lapras was like a pseudo. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. It's late at night, and I didn't expect him to be barking, so I was like, oh, perfect time to record. Her to her. Guess I was wrong. Ooh, Shuckle is a little threatening because it has really high base stats. And it's level 14, so... Well, like, really high 2 base stats, which could be translated to, like, a really high base attack stat. Is my dog coming upstairs to bark at me? Alright. Let's just use Giga Drain. But I think... Ooh. Okay. Oh, wow. That's spooky. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking here. Because, well, it depends on how much damage we heal from Giga Drain here. Even if we're faster, we should be faster. Yeah, okay, we are faster. So hopefully we're good. Hopefully it doesn't have like explosion or something, which would be a nightmare. I mean, imagine a super effective explosion. Like, that would be dumb. So, wait, did it attack? It had to have attacked, right? Because the sandstorm... Did it use sandstorm? I guess it probably used sand... No, Shelgon has... What am I talking about? Shelgon has Sandstream. Another kind of threatening Pokemon, to be honest. Is it also level 14? Level 13. If we get double hit here, I'm gonna swap to Mewtwo. I mean, nothing can be 4 times super effective against us, so I'm just gonna take the safe bet and swap here. Hopefully Shelgon takes out one of the two. Buckle used Rain Dance. Interesting. Anyway, back to the thought experiment, using or like creating a pseudo legendary. I would like to see. So, like, if you haven't played Pokemon Uranium, it's an amazing fan game, and I strongly recommend looking it up and just seeing what it's about, because it's really, really good. It's very well done, has a great story, and it's completed too, which is the best thing. Like, there's some legendaries you can't get at the end of the game, but like the story is completed. It's very good. There's a pseudo legendary in that game that's Bug and Ice, which I think is amazing. It's kind of like the precursor to Frost. What's it called in Gen 8? Is it Frosthra? I think it is, but I forget what it's called in Uranium. But it's very, very cool looking, and it's a pseudo legendary. And I think Bug Ice would make a really cool pseudo legendary, but since they've already kind of done the Mothra but Ice version with Frosthra, I don't think they can really pull it off now because they've kind of already done it, you know. But I would like to see something Ice type as a pseudo legendary. I think that'd be really cool. You could do some really cool things. Like Abomasnow would be really cool if it was a pseudo. You could do something like a something like the monster on, is it Haas or Hoth, whatever it's called in Star Wars. Like, that'd be kind of cool, but I guess you kind of have that with Abomasnow. I guess it's just not a tree, but still, that'd be cool. I think, at least something Ice type. I think they're gonna continue with the dragons, though. I think it should be a dragon type for the most part. Just because, like, I think they're going for the, like, oh, dragons are cool, you know? Which is fine. I mean, who disagrees with that? Dragons are cool. But kind of just a tangent. So I'd like to see an Ice-type pseudo-legendary. I think there's a lot of things you could do with that. Maybe another Steel-type one. I don't know how you'd do that, though. What other things could you do? You could definitely do like a Rock and Ground or a Rock and Steel type, but the problem with that is it just has too many weaknesses. Like, you couldn't have something that's like 4 times weak to a bunch of different things be your pseudo legendary, unless it had like an ability to counter that or something. Now, that'd be cool, but that might be too OP. If you had an ability that countered like specifically 4 times effective moves, like 2 times effective is still bad. But, like, what if it was like, oh, instead of 4 times effective, it's like 1.25 times effective? I feel like that'd be still way too OP. Anyway, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts in the description. Or not the description, the comments. Thanks for watching. And gonna get this item. Green shard? Useless. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.